Number 11. That the crime be committed in consideration of a price, reward, or promise. Price, reward, or promise. Kanang mag-hire bitaw ka og killer kay para patyon tong isa or mamirahay ba kay na kuan ka. Gibuli ka sa inyong eskwelahan niya. Musuhol kag birador. That the crime be committed in consideration of a price, reward, or promise. What makes the crime aggravating is the motivating power. Ang example ani kung mo-hire ka og sa masaysulti nako assassin, mamamatay tao. Nigi-hire nimo siya para mopatay para nimo. Kana nga tawo nga imong gi-hire, wala na siya kalabutan dito sa biktima. Wala siya sala or way sa sayaha. Wala gani siya kabalo sa biktima kung kinsa. Bitungod kay willing siya mo commit o buhat sa usa ka felony, nagpakita na sa perversity sa part sa offender. Sa ning kuan sa yaha. Hired guns, hired killers, gun for hire, mercenaries. May mga example. The crime was committed in consideration of price, reward, or promise. Ang gina-cover diri or ginahuna-huna sa balaod diri is naay previous proposal og naay previous conspiracy. Tungod kay unsaon nimo pag-hire sa usa ka tawo kung dili siya mosugot or dili nimo siya kaya i-convince. In other words, the crime was fully executed by one. We call the one hired him as principal by inducement, and the one that commits the crime is called principal by direct participation under Article 17 of the Revised Penal Code. If I hire someone to kill my enemy, whose liability under paragraph 11 be aggravated, so mag-aggravate ba kuno kung mo hire ko someone para mo patiw na ko ang kalaban? The liability sa killer only or should price, reward, or promise be aggravating for both of us? Pareho ba mi nga ma-aggravate kung in kaso man nga pamatudan niya, masentensyahan mi? Ang answer, it is not only the one who receives the price but it also includes the giver. So kung kinsay nag-hire o katupong gi-hire tungod sa presyo, price, or promise, pareho sila na aggravating circumstance. Taas ang ilahang sentensya. Kung tanaw nimo ang libro ni Reyes, ni sulti siya og mga karaang desisyon nga nag-conflict, lahi-lahi sila og kuan posisyon. The case of People versus Paro o US versus Maharaha. Ang Supreme Court said that the aggravating circumstance applies to both the one giving the price or reward and the person who receives the price or reward so duha. Pero sa ikaduha nga kaso, also cited sa iyahang libro, People versus Taliedo, ang implication was that it is only aggravating for the person nga ning dawat sa reward. So dili siya makaapekto sa giver because the law says that the crime be committed in consideration. Ang implication is that word nga committed refers to the one committing it, meaning the principal by direct participation, dili sa mastermind. Pero ang case sa Taliedo has been misinterpreted because the Supreme Court has already corrected that in 1971. Whatever statement that appears in the Book of Reyes about the doubt, there is no more doubt as that had been settled. Paragraph 11, settled na siya as applied to both the participants and the inducer. So in People versus Alincastre, ingon din ang Supreme Court, the price, reward, or promise is aggravating for both not only the receiver but also the giver. Kung ang person is considered as morally depraved for committing a felony in exchange for material reward, maupo daw kuno ang tao nga naghatag sa nag-offer og price. Mas pareho daw sila mga salbahis gyud. To commit the crime in exchange for reward is also depraved person. sa bang tao po daw to siya. The general rule about aggravating circumstance is that even if aggravating circumstance is not alleged in the complaint or information, but proven during trial, it should be appreciated. Bisan pag wala gisulti sa complaint, pero napamatud-an dito a panahon sa pag-cross-examine sa witness, so pwede siya i-aggravate. It is not necessary to allege it. The important thing is that it was established during trial. However, the rule does not seem to apply to recidivism because based on some decision of the Supreme Court, recidivism should be alleged in the information. Para ma-appreciate ang recidivism, kinahanglan nga i-allege na siya sa information. Kung walay allegation, kung wala na allege, dili na siya pwede i-allow sa court as evidence regarding the matter. So, kinahanglan, it should be properly alleged. Next is number 12. That the crime be committed by means of inundation, paglunod, fire, poison, explosion, strangling of a vessel or international damage thereto, derailment of a locomotive, or by use of any other artifice including great waste and ruin. So fire, poison, and other great waste and ruins. Ang mo-qualify ana as aggravating circumstance is ang paagi kung giunsa pagbuhat sa krimen. So ayaw pagkatingala sa paragraph 7, ang 7, ang crime was committed on occasion of conflagration, na ay sunog ug na ay kalamidad. So the timing on the occasion. Diri sa 12, the crime was committed by use of kining mga fire, poison, explosion, gamit siya na. Mo-apply lang, dili ni siya mo-apply kung gigamit ang fire, included na sa definition of crimes, like arson. The means is fire. Fire can no longer be aggravating, being already considered a part of element of the crime. Another example. Another example is katong maggamit og poison, manghilo bitaw. Kung patyon nimo ang usa ka tawo pinaagi sa pagpoison sa iyaha under Article 248, the crime is murder. So qualified siya or mapataas siya mag-qualifying circumstance of murder. Kung gi-allege dito sa information, gisulti daan, ang use of poison is no longer aggravating. It is already part of the elements of the crime. Pero kung ang person is charged only with homicide, pero during trial, na-establish nga napatay niya ang victim pinaagi sa paghilo, unsa may krimen nga iyang nabuhat? Homicide pa ba under the rules of criminal procedure because you cannot convict a person for an offense higher than one being charged? So the crime is homicide aggravated by the fact that he committed it by means of poison. Pero kung gi-allege sa information, murder na siya. Qualified by the use of poison under Article 248, not under Article 14. Pananglit, ang bana gipatay ang asawa pinaagi sa paghilo. Ang use sa poison gi-allege sa information. Ang pangutana, is the use of poison aggravating under paragraph 12? The answer is yes, because if the husband kills the wife, the crime is not murder but parricide. And the qualifying circumstance in parricide is not poison but relationship. So since the qualifying circumstance is relationship, the use of poison becomes aggravating circumstance under Article 14, paragraph 12. So that's how you apply the circumstance in relation to Book 2.